Dreamkingz Films. We're live with Coach Rodney Gnat of the Wilson Wolfpack. Coach, you come back home, first day of practice, Midnight Madness practice. Talk to me about it, Coach, and what you look to find out about your team.
I'd like to find out if they can compete. We were in just about every game last year to the third, fourth quarter, even the Reigns game last year, and just whatever reason, something would happen, they just lost their edge. Whether they thought they was down, they couldn't do it, whatever. So we want to come out here, teach them to compete, build them confidence, and then sky's the limit from there.
Talk about getting an early jump, Coach, on the season with practice tonight.
Well, we want to get, like you just said, we want to get an early jump because of the new hires and the coaching staff and whatnot. We're about 2.5, 3 weeks behind. So any advantage we can get to get the kids ahead and get them back on track, we're going to do, which is one of the reasons why we want to have Midnight Madness. We had a great crowd show up, even with the rain and stuff all day and the short notice with the coaching staff and stuff. Because this is something Wolfson hasn't really done. Even when I was here and we went to our last winning record and went out to Niceville for a playoff game, we really didn't do anything like this. So the difference between a football team and a football program is things like this. Midnight Madness, having food trucks out here, having fans out here to support the kids and stuff, and kind of show them, you know, what we're about and what's going on in the neighborhood, and hopefully we can translate that to some people coming to some games and some wins.
How important it is to get the community behind you, Coach, being the new head coach?
Very important. Again, just this is home for me. I graduated from here in 2006. Most of my teachers are still here. Most of the staff's still here. You know, so it was tough to leave where I was, but again, you know, to come home and to have the support from all the people who come out here with Midnight Madness, it means a lot. And then we're at a little bit of a disadvantage to speak because we're not a neighborhood school. We have a melting pot of kids from all around the city, so if we can get the neighborhood to show up, because you know, mom, dad, cousins, they're always going to show up and support you, but to get the community involved and say one pack, you know, one team, and that'd be our battle cry for the year, and we can do that and get the people around here to support, then again, like I said, sky's the limit for this program.
Coach, standing along those lines, like you said, you graduated here in 2006, last time the Wolfpack made the playoff. How special it is to come back home and hopefully get this thing turned around, Coach?
It's very special. It's hard to put in words, and like you said, I'm home unless I get a college job or I get fired. That's the only two ways I'm out of here. So again, it means more to me than I guess the average coach, because like I said, this is home, there's pride here, there's my legacies here, and I want to continue to build that. And also I want to give these kids a launching pad, so hey, when they go get in the world and go get their job, get their family and stuff, like they can come back here with pride and be like, hey, I went here, I played football here, you know, this is where I grew up, and then hopefully we can get the lineage down the line from father to son to child, and I'd also say girls, because Crystal Smith, Miss Gilbert Panther, Pink Panther is here with us too. So if I can get kids from that caliber to come to the program, kind of realize what's going on, then again, like I said, sky's the limit for our program.
Coach, you haven't been on the job that long, but talk about some of the talent on the Wolfpack roster, Coach.
Very, very talented kids, and with Wilson being an IB program, kids are very, very smart, very, very intelligent, and they're very, very athletic. There's times where we're going over practice and workouts, kids like, hey coach, we have trips, what do we do here? And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You're asking like a college level question. I'm like, hold on. Let's get the base stuff first down, and then we can put, like I call it, we can put the sexy stuff in. We can put the sexy stuff in and keep going. But because they're so hungry and they're sponges, they want to learn everything. They want to know everything because they also understand, again, with our intelligence level, not against any other programs, but again, being a specialty magnet school, I feel like our intelligence is one of our greatest weapons. So if we can use that to our advantage with the athleticism we have, then we shouldn't have problems competing. That's why Bowles competes with Reigns everywhere. That's why Providence and Episcopal compete up and down, you know, up and down these streets in Duval County and the city of Duval, or city of Jacksonville, excuse me, competing because they have the intelligence and they have the competitive spirit. And if you do everything right, you can compete with some of these other teams. You always have a chance.
Coach, talk about your coaching staff real quick and what they bring to the table.
We have a little bit of everything on our staff. We have Coach Mudd, who came from Bradford County and Orange Park. He's probably going to be our offensive coordinator. We have Jasper Sasser, another alumni, which is very important, getting people here who care about the program, who graduate here, so it means something. He's going to end up being our co-defensive coordinator along with me and then being the head coach. We also have Paris Lee from Fletcher, who just came back from Italy, playing in Italy, so you have that international professional experience. And then another young talented guy, we have Coach Mel, who was on the staff last year, Coach Saunders, who's going to continue to be on the staff this year. Guys who've connected with the kids and already have that rapport with the kids. So now we have coaches in the school, we have coaches coming from different backgrounds, we have coaches that went to the school and have experience and have pride with the school. So again, you put all those together, it could be possibly a dangerous combination.
Coach, last question. Talk about the style of play the Wilson and Wolfpack will take the field and exhibit this year.
Well, I don't want to give away too much. Only thing I really want to tell you right now is definitely we're going to be competitive on offense. We have a bunch of skill guys. We can spread the ball around too, not try to give too much away. And anybody that's kind of followed me around from Landmark to Fletcher to now here, you know the defense is always going to be on point. We're going to be aggressive and kind of like remember the Titans. Going to blitz all night.
Hey, Coach, thanks for talking with us, and we'll see you on the field.
Got ready to go now.
Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.